Buying a home in a modular park. All right, mobile home park, we all understand. But these are sophisticated places to live now, and they're beautiful communities with amazing homes, and the incentive to own pretty much a brand new home for a fraction of the money that you would pay to own a regular home is definitely an incentive. So what are some things you need to know when buying a modular home? One, it's not real estate. It's actually personal property. Just like buying a car, not much different. In fact, each unit has got a serial number just like a car. And just like a car, you can go and you can pull title, and you can go and find out who owns it and what kind of lien they have on it, and it's all done through registries. And because of that, there's no information in the government title side of land. One other thing you're buying the good and the bad. So what do I mean by that? Well, when you're buying and you're paying on a land lease, you're actually given certain privileges and certain things that maybe you don't know. So they're tricky that way. You have to be approved by the park for one, and two, maybe the land payment is like $700. So what do they give you for that? Well, they give you a place to put your modular on. Sometimes they'll let you put piles in so that you can actually support your modular that way. Sometimes they're blocks that are underneath it, and that's your foundation. They're all good and time-tested ways of supporting a modular. However, each park has their own rules and regulations on how that works. Some parks even have community centers which you can rent at a fraction, and you can have family events or public events or whatever you'd like, and it's an amazing place for some people to live. Other interesting things about the park, sometimes the park owns the water utility as well, so they buy water from Epcor at a really good price, and then they turn around and resell it to everyone in there, and sometimes it's at a higher price. And so those are things that you need to be asking sellers when you're purchasing one. That way you know whether or not it's something that's good for you or not. Some of them have self-storage places, some of them have lots of parking, some of them allow you to park on the road, some of them don't. They're all different. And so when you're looking at buying a property that's a modular in a park, just know that we will be asking a lot of questions. We'll find out what the rules are. We'll help you with the application process. And that way you know exactly what you're buying. And that's what's important. Now, just like a single family detached home, you want to know exactly what size it is. You also want to know any other problems with it. So you can hire a home inspector. Now, a sewer scope isn't going to get you very far because the sewer is all owned by the park. So when the home inspector's underneath, that they make sure that you have trace wire, which will help heat your sewer lines and your water lines to make sure that you don't have any problems in the winter. They'll confirm that everything is good under there. A good home inspector will also check to make sure that they do pictures or video, so you don't have to climb underneath. And last but not least, they will check all the other parts of the unit to make sure that is all in good working condition. And some of them come with other restrictions. Sometimes you can build a deck, but anyway, either way, you have to ask from the park permission to either build a deck or build a garage or build a shed, or how close you can be to the line between your property and the next property beside you. Fences could be part of what you take care of, and it could be what the park takes care of. And you might be able to cut the grass, and maybe they want to look after all the grass cutting. Each park is very different, and again, we'll ask those questions. And that's Modular Homes. This video has been brought to you by Anita and Josh McKinnon with McKinnonHomes.ca, brokered by eXp Realty. Thanks again for watching.